What's going on, everybody? Lindsay back here with Side Hustle 247, and in this video we are going to talk about making anywhere from $1,000 to $1,300 a week and more being a medical courier, a medical delivery driver, doing medical delivery services. Now, that being said, that is the company, that is what it's called. It's called Medical Delivery Services Inc., and it's medicaldeliveryservicesinc.com. So that I will drop that website in the description down below. But before we jump too far into this, make sure and hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell. We're going to keep on making awesome videos, and I want you guys to get notified every time we drop one, so you can come here and hit that thumbs up, make a comment, let me know where you guys are coming from, let me know what's going on with you, what you're looking to do, all that good stuff. So let's just jump right into it. This company is called Medical Delivery Services Inc. Now, I want to kind of start this video off not necessarily differently, but I want to kind of preface this. So, because, you know, all the comments I get are all over the place, and obviously I appreciate everyone who comments, you know, in a somewhat positive manner. Obviously, not everyone has things good to say about every company I do, and that's okay. I'm not like destroyed over that. I don't have any personal feelings to these companies. I just know what my experience is in this business, and people have nasty things to say about every company. It just is what it is. So, you know, when you first get into the medical courier, the independent courier business, usually you're not going to be making as much money. It just like what they put on these applications as far as what you can make is kind of a range. And you just have to think to yourself, like, I'm probably going to be toward the lower range at first, and then I'm going to gradually start making my way up, and then maybe even passing whatever they had in there. So, you know, when you first talk, when these people are bringing you on, like, those are questions you can ask them. Hey, you know I might be starting out as an on-demand driver, and I might not make as much, but, you know, like, do you guys have, you know, routes that come available that make more money? And most of these places do. The more you hang around with them, the more dependable you are, the more they can count on you. They're going to start throwing you more work to give you more money because they want you to stick around. They like loyalty. So, that being said, let's just jump right into it. Medical Delivery Services Inc. We're going to try and make this relatively fast here. We'll check out the locations here in a minute. They're pretty much all over the United States, but what do? Medical supply delivery, hospital delivery, specimen transport, radioactive materials. So in some instances, you might have to, if you're doing bigger deliveries with like bigger transportation, maybe vans, cargo vans, things like that, you might have to get a certification. That's not really necessarily that difficult, but just something that might come up if you're wanting to start going up in the company, making more money and things like that. So lab deliveries, hazmat transportation, and all medical related transportation. So they do some business here. They actually have a ton of availabilities. Again, it may not always be what you want. You may think, oh, well, you know, Lindsay said that I can make $1,300, so I'm going to go right in and sign up. And if I don't make $1,300, I'm going to come back and tell him what a jerk he is and what a liar he is. Come on, guys. Like, if you want to be realistic, I'm not saying that. You're probably going to have to start off a little bit lower. Maybe you have some experience in this business and you're not willing to start off lower. I understand that. I do. You know, there's certain things I wouldn't take either. So, you know, take it for what it's worth. Do your research. If you're just trying to get into this business and leave another business or leave another job that's just you're unhappy at and you want some freedom, it might be worth jumping in and then starting to get involved. So I kind of spread these out so I didn't have to go looking for them. But locations, if you actually Google Medical Delivery Services Inc., it shows locations if you want to apply, all on Google. So here's where they're at. They're Alabama, Arkansas, California, Connecticut. They have a lot of the cities, Florida, Louisiana, Maryland, Massachusetts. So it goes, the list goes on and on. They're doing work in a lot of places. So, keep that in mind. Somebody said something about Minnesota the other day. I wanted to kind of look that up. I kind of felt bad. I tried to throw them some things, but, some of these places, it's just, they're smaller companies running the show in those states, in those cities. So you have to do your Google or your Indeeds. So that's where they're located. You can hit this for contractors, or on the outside it says, medicaldeliveryservicesinc.com/careers, and you can put in your name, address, state, date of birth. You have a legal right, English. Have you had any DUIs in the last 10 years? How many moving violations in the past 3 years? Type of vehicle. Is the vehicle under your name? Are you drug free? Can you lift between 25 and 75 pounds? If I tap on this contractor, I feel like it gave me a little bit more information. Let's see. Let's go over to Indeed. So Indeed, let's see, medical, this one, requirements. Must be 21 years or older, valid driver's license, vehicle requirements, 2010 newer sedans, hatchbacks, SUVs, minivans, crossover style vehicle. So 2010 or newer. I'm sorry for you guys that have older ones. If you have any question, just call them. Say it's in good condition, has low mileage, whatever it is. Insurance liability limits, 100K, 300K, and 50K property damage. So there you go for insurance. They tell you right on this. No more than 3 combined at-fault accidents or moving violations in the past 3 years. So they're going to run your MVR. Candidates must be available and flexible in order to be considered for the route. So when you're filling out your application, just say you're available all the time, even if you aren't. That way you can at least get in front of them. And then if they bring you on, then you're more like, you can start talking to them about these things. That's what I did. I mean, that was the reality. So experience level 1 year. Listen, if they're that picky about 1 year, which is a joke, in my opinion, put something down. Uber, go out and do a couple, gig things for a weekend or something like that. That way you got it on your resume and just stretch it out. I'm just telling you, like these jobs aren't that complicated. They don't need you to have all this experience. If you have experience, that's great. It makes it a little bit easier, I guess, to walk into these things. But you still have to learn their app and their process and everything like that. It just like everybody who walks into these situations is going to be in the same kind of boat. It is what it is. So that being said, go check this company out, Medical Delivery Services. Make sure and hit that subscribe button. Make sure and hit that notification bell. Make sure and hit that thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. Love hearing from you guys. We will see you on the next video. I appreciate each and every one of you as always. You guys have an awesome, awesome day. Peace.